Hey everybody, Cahlen Lee here, and giving an update today on my journey to Lake Havasu from Washington State. So Lake Havasu is out in the middle of a desert in the state of Arizona, and it's the lake itself. It was actually formed. It's not a natural formation, so humans actually formed it by, I think, damming up a certain area. And it's kind of a cool little place where people come, and it's kind of near to Las Vegas, and people come. It's sort of I don't know, high class type situation, and then all the area around it is surrounded by desert. So I'm actually a few miles away from the lake, out in the middle of kind of nowhere on BLM land. As you can see, this is what most of this area looks like. It's just kind of just rocky, sandy hills. And this was the first place that I came when I decided that I wanted to quit my job and leave home and just live nomadically and be free. So this is the first place that I stopped where I really felt like I was free now, and it was really an amazing feeling. So this place, while there's, it's not like super amazing or anything, like if you're just looking around, for me it has a sentimentality attached to it. So I'm happy to be back, and I hope that if I continue to be nomadic, that I visit here again when I continue my cyclical journey around the country. So I just want to give you a little bit of a look at where I parked today. So you can see there's a big hill on that side, a hill on that side, and I drove in kind of on this, I kind of think of it as like a river valley, though there probably hasn't been water here for a long time. And this is quite a bit farther in than what most people are able to go because I have four-wheel drive. And another advantage of four-wheel drive is I'm able to drive up this very steep hill, and I think it's probably hard for you to tell just how steep and how high this hill is, but it's way up there. And I was actually pretty impressed that the truck made it. And the nice thing about being up there is I can get cell phone reception when I'm up there, but not when I'm down here in the valley. So I just climbed up to the top of the hill, and you can see up here with the truck, give you kind of a expanded view of the area. And then up behind the truck are some more interesting type rocks, geology, which I'm gonna walk over and see if I can find anything cool. I think this qualifies as cool. This little round cactus with pretty stiff thorns, curved. If anyone knows what kind of cactus this is, let me know. Getting much closer to my destination. I just want to get over these rocky hills and see what's on the other side. So I'm up at the top of the hill now, and up here, kind of unique to the area, this rock is actually coming up out of the dirt, coming up pretty high. And as you can see all around me, that's not really the case. So this is kind of a unique spot. And you can see the rock is reddish, which makes me think that the rock here has a lot of iron in it. Because when iron comes to the surface and is exposed to oxygen, then it oxidizes and turns red, and I think it becomes more brittle than iron normally would be. That's called rusting, so I'm sure you've heard of that. Oxidation is really what powers a lot of things. Fire is very rapid oxidation going on. Your car has oxidation going on when there's air flowing in and mixing with the gas and exploding. And also your cells are making energy through oxidation using the air that you're breathing in. So that's a process which is always going on. Oxidation, oxygen molecules like to bind to things because of their kind of electric situation, and so they're charged, I think, to the negative. So they want to bind to positive things. It could be the opposite of that, though. So I'm thinking that even though this is the only place that this rock is really coming up, that most of this land out here actually is sitting on this same type of rock. It's just most of the spots still have, well, they have a bunch of dirt and sand and smaller rocks sitting on top of them. So now I've climbed up even higher. You can see down below me that the rocks down there are forming this really deep canyon, and that's actually pretty far down there. And now that I'm up this high, I can actually see Lake Havasu itself. So that's the city out there. That's where the London Bridge is. I don't know if it actually came from London. I think it probably did. Someone bought it and shipped it out here, and it's sitting on Lake Havasu. You can also see the lake down that way as well, or maybe that's just the river flowing out from it. I'm not sure. So that's the boondocking situation here in Lake Havasu on the BLM land. As you can see behind me, that's back farther away than most people are, and so you can see it just goes on for miles. So if you're someone who's looking for some peace and quiet and you'd like to be by yourself for a little while, I definitely recommend it, and I definitely recommend this place as a place to do it. There's actually plenty of good places to do that. Nevada has some really good spots because right now it's pretty windy here, so that adds to the sound. But when I was in Nevada, there was no sound at all. It was amazing. So anyways, that's my update on my stop here at Lake Havasu. I'll probably be here for a week or two, and then I'm going to head into New Mexico to meet up again with my friend Jeremiah, the Nomad Man. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.